us all, it is time for football. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Arizona Cardinals and the Indianapolis Colts. On one sideline, look at the Cardinals head coach. These guys looking at one of their last chances to right the ship after beginning the year 0-4. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Colts. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt up here in the booth with you. It's going to be Cade York to get us started. And we're off in Indianapolis. This return starts to the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
Beginning this drive, a run by Allen. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So after their first offensive snap, we'll have a break in the action. One of the linemen in need of some attention from the trainers. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
To 7 yards, and it's third down.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 4th and long.
That is 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds, running 4.4, jumping 40 inches. He was the envy of defensive ends and linebackers that couldn't put up those numbers. Now, it's taken...
Brought in inside the 20. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
Now it's York to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. We dodge the tackle. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. And they haven't got their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Throw is there. Trey McBride. 40. Hits the 20. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone now. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
It's second down and goal.
Throwing from the gun here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be third and goal. Here he goes, third and long. Now he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal. Jake Elliott's on now to attempt this field goal. It's a 39-yarder. Elliott connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for in the call sheet.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Colts with their offense out, their second drive coming up. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
Brings up second and 4 at the 29-yard line.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First down.
Richardson now. And they're going to tag a defender with this one.
Pass interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call a pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's first and 10.
Ready? Let's go.
Richardson. Back quickly to Wilson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
79 Broncos. Go.
To throw, Richardson. Completed to his running back. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get 6 more on their early advantage. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, when things are going well, sometimes you really just get in a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts drive their lead to 11. On now is York to kick this one away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Harrison secures this left side. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He can run it. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Pass play coming here. That's Khan. He finds Caden Prather. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And after the play, one of the Colts still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, Allen. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. Jake Elliott's on now to attempt this field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Elliott connects there. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returning it from the 4. The Colts are ready to take the field. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
Yeah, that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Got it. Ready?
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
70. Tag. Cowboy 80. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And that scramble is going to pick him up a first down, but it looks like he might have had a little too much help. They got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on it, throw quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Back to throw, here's Richardson. He put everything he had into this one. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Cougar Knights. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Richardson on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On 4th down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Starts the return at the 34. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles,
They've got a man in motion. Back to throw on 1st and 10. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 14-6 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. They're going to try and throw it here. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Braden Mann at once more for another punt.
4th down.
Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. First down now. Ball at the 33.
Trap 60, Panther 60.
Here's Richardson. And this one is launched downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Handoff headed left to Brown. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. Now here he goes. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A 28-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Go.
From the red zone on 1st. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts lead by 14. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Colts lead by 15 now. Now he's York to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. This is Allen on the give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
This is Allen on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Pass him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
That's good for a Colts.
Let's go.
1st down.
Check the Eagles.
1st and 10 at the 40.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Puts this underneath to Taylor. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd down, looking for options. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Richardson fires quickly at one. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. It's a gain of 4 there. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
And the Colts 1st down.
Warriors 70.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Once more now, it's Richardson. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. And I know we're still in the 1st half, but you look at his totals, Brock. It's looking like 100 yards isn't just a fake possibility. It's almost a certainty with how well he's been mixing some dual threat reps into his work here. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Offsides call helps him out. It's only 5 yards to go now on 1st down. Dunkhoff caught by his back. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts parlay the interception into points. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts grow the lead now to 22 points. On now is York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. We give to Allen out of the shotgun. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. All set to go now from the 35. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. 2nd down pass play coming. Completed over the middle. It's a foot race. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10.
First down. A pickup on the play of 54.
On the red zone now. Back in, and it's McBride. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun. He's got it. It's in close. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Allen can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Dropping back to throw. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals chop some of the lead off before the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Going after it, added on by Elliott. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to 15. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And with that 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option here. You can sit on it, or they could try something really aggressive. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19, 18, 10 through 11. 10 through 11.
Play fake. It's Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
70 Timberwolves.
Richardson back to throw. Warren's got it. Complete. 30. It's the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts get 4 points to end a lopsided first half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts grow the lead now to 22 points. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report. The the Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Starting the half with a give to Brown. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 22 out of that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down.
He's brought down by
Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Let's go, go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Got it, ready?
Down, they need 7.
3rd and 7.
19, Charger, 19.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a design run. Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Getting tempo with some hurry-up offense.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's the backup. First throw. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Now is York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals and Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Up the middle, here goes Allen. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Benjamin Morrison coming up to make that tackle. That's set. This is 3rd and 5. He's going to throw it. To the right, and intercepted! And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Go!
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting it?
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Come on. Buffalo 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
3rd and long. It's Richardson. Chased out to his right. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Looking in the air here. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun here. Pass is caught at the 9. He's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Trying to throw this from the gun. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. Running with Allen. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's a 36-yard look for him. Elliott connects there, and the deficit shrinks to 26.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready? Mustang 19, 70 Timberwolf. Let's go.
They take the handoff. Now Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
Trap 60. Left, ready.
Now Richardson to throw. Throw complete to Warren. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Dragon 60, 18 card, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
A gain of 17 yards. It's fourth down.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. First down. Here's Allen. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Back to throw. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Cardinals have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll air it out on third. Now he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down. The Cardinals out for the punt. Braden Mann will kick it away. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. This one down right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. A first down carry for Brown. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ready. Count 19.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Sack. 70.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 2.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
48-yard line.
Brown on the inside give. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Got 5, and now it's going to be third down and 3.
A gain of 5.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. The Colts are ready for the punt. Blake Gillikin will kick it away.
The Cardinals take over first down.
Cardinals in possession of it once again. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Pass play now. That's complete to Prater. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield track. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Finds the in route complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play. A good call nets him the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Over the middle, Harrison's got it. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat, throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Cardinals get it back to a 19-point deficit.
Cardinals 23.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was 2 things, Cade. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it. That gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
And goes to the hurry up here.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Running back sent in motion left. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He keeps it himself. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
So many options on 3rd and 1. That playbook wide open. And when you call a QB sneak, the last thing you want is to see that play go backwards.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Design quarterback run here. Big gain, on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down.
He's going to throw this one. Right side cut by Higgins. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Looking inside the red zone. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for two in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not.
Well, he loses it on the hit. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10. And after losing a hold of that one, he's still shaken up on the play. So we'll see team personnel out there to tend to him. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now throw to start the drive. This one quickly to Harrison. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Cardinals trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now.
And they send a man in motion. Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll get it up to the 27. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the handoff, Allen. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Throwing from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Let's go. Hawk 70, shut up.
They are throwing it again. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Trying to push deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Taking a chance to the end zone. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Hurts a chance for a run here.